All right, my friends. The part with these problems that people really in the past have struggled with the most has been drawing the pictures based on the wording. And so look out for that, because am not likely to give you the pictures on the assessment. I'll expect you to draw them. Okay. So with that said, let's make sure you're comfortable with the language. When they say angle of elevation, it typically means they used a clinometer, and a clinometer just measures how far from perfectly flat or horizontal did you deviate. So what that means is that your initial side will always be a horizontal line. And then if it's an angle of elevation, that means you rotated upward from there to look at the top of the tree. And so that angle right there would be the 20 degrees, 50-minute degree angle. And then they said that the tree was leaning 8 degrees from vertical away from Ahmed. And so if this is perfectly vertical, this little angle right here, which is hard to see, sorry about that, that would be 8 degrees. So if this is 90, then this whole angle would be 98 degrees between the ground and the tree. That's your 98-degree angle right there. Okay, and then Ahmed walked from the base of the tree out to a spot 40 meters away, probably used one of those fun little wheel things. Anyway, and then we're supposed to find the length of the tree. There you go. All right, so I'm just gonna draw this picture kind of off to the side with less clutter. Just kind of like maybe exaggerating things quite a bit. I don't know if it's an exaggeration or just plain a misrepresentation. Anyway, it's a concept picture. How about that? All right. So here you don't have an angle measure, a known angle measure, and a known side length, or the opposite, to create a complete ratio. But you do have two angle measures in a triangle, so we can figure out this one here at the top just by taking the other two away from 180. And it looks like that angle right there would be 61.16 repeating degrees. Okay, so now we can get a complete ratio. So we'll do sine of 61.16 repeating degrees over 40. And that would be exactly the same as, let's see, sine of 20 degrees, or 20 and 5/6 degrees, I should say, divided by that length of the tree. So let's go ahead and cross multiply and divide. You'll end up with 40 times sine of 20 and 5/6 degrees divided by sine of 61.16 degrees. All right, so let's do that. All right, and it looks like we end up with approximately 16.239. There we go. All right, I will be looking for you to write a sentence answer, including units of measure. So in this case, we could just say the tree is, now notice this symbol right here indicating that there was more detail to be had. So in words, you would just say approximately, or for short, you could say approx. So approximately 16.239 meters tall. There we go. All right, my friends, hopefully that makes sense. Now let's give you a little practice with an example, an application problem where they're using bearings. See if you can remember how to deal with that. So this one should be probably the challenge problem of the section, and it's our last one as well. So see how it goes. A boat is sailing due east, parallel to the shoreline at a speed of 10 miles per hour. At a given time, the bearing to the lighthouse is south 70 degrees east, and 15 minutes later, the bearing is south 63 degrees east. The lighthouse is located at the shoreline. Find the distance from the boat to the shoreline. All right, probably the biggest challenge is drawing that picture. See how it goes and check in with me in the next video. Good luck.